So to me, in South Africa, if you open a case, make sure that you are safe and your loved ones are safe as well, because your perpetrators might be walking down the streets as soon as possible. No one stays behind bars in South Africa. It is a myth that they will stay there forever. Dumela Chomi, welcome back to Gossip Cafe. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning Sabi, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. Today we are speaking, or on this video actually, we are talking about Lekau, who is the CEO and a founder of Drip Footwear, and his estranged ex-wife Lebohang. So if you want to hear more about this story, please do stick around and make sure you've got something to drink because it's about to go down. So let's get into this video. So if you didn't know the story, I'm going to quickly summarize the whole story and then we can get into the actual matter that we actually do in this video about. So if you didn't know, Lekau had a wife who her name is Lebohang. So Lekau founded a brand, Drip Footwear. Obviously at the time that he actually founded this brand, he was with the wife. So they obviously broke up and they obviously had a actual divorce and they went separate ways. So while they were in these separate ways, they were all the drama was all brewing and there was drama going on and all of those things because of the shares of the company. So allegedly Lekau went and opened a case because he believed that his wife is actually trying to hired a hitman to kill him. So he fled to Paris in France at some point because he was obviously running away and trying to save his life because he got a tip from one of the hitmen. So apparently Lekau says that he opened a case because the wife is trying to extort, or the wife is trying to force him to give her 50% shares of the company. Lebohang says, or rather allegedly Lebohang says that the company was started during her time and she helped obviously to actually build the company. So she wants 50% of the company. Obviously Lekau is actually refusing. That is the reason why he actually opened a case and he also fled to France. So anyway, now what happened is the wife, or the ex-wife, actually was arrested on Friday. So I'm doing this video on Monday and it will go out on Tuesday. So the same week, which is the last weekend, on Friday, Friday evening, the wife or the ex-wife actually got arrested and in connection with the whole hit stuff. And Sunday World confirmed that they actually saw the confession from the police that actually was made by one of the hitmen guys. So anyway, the actual list, or the actual confession that this man or this hitman made was implicating Lebohang, who is the ex-wife of Lekau, that she went and she was the one who was seeking for a hitman, obviously to kill the ex-husband, because the ex-husband doesn't want to give her the 50% shares of the company. And obviously the hitman said, we need 1,200,000 rands for you in order for us to actually do this job, to actually unalive Lekau. So the wife obviously agreed, or the ex-wife obviously agreed that, oh yes, I'm gonna give you the money, but I'm not gonna be able to give you in that all amount at once because I need to go to the bank in order for the bank to give me 50,000 at a time, and like almost a week or something like that in order for me to have that full amount. And the hitman said, okay, we need 200,000 rands for you, which is like kind of like deposit or kind of like an upfront payment before we actually do this job. And this wife also actually asked for a gun, an illegal gun, in order for her to actually protect herself. So that means if she says she wants to protect herself as well on her side, maybe Lekau was coming for her. So we don't know. This story is like we mishmash and all of those things. So that what happened. So one hitman did go and snitch on them and say that they want to unalive Lekau, and that's when Lekau found out about the whole thing and decided to flee to Paris in France. So he came back obviously to open a case. This is what is happening now. The ex-wife got arrested on Friday, and unfortunately the ex-wife actually was supposed to appear in court today, which is Monday when I'm doing this video, was supposed to appear in court in connection with this extortion and hitman stuff and all of those shenanigans that she decided to implicate herself in, or to involve herself in, allegedly, right? But the case was thrown out, or she was released because of insufficient evidence that she was actually trying to unalive her ex-husband. So obviously when you get arrested, there must be some sort of an evidence that you're actually getting arrested because of this sort of evidence. I don't know how do our police or law works in South Africa, because you cannot just go and arrest each and every person because you're suspecting that they are the ones who actually did a certain thing. We don't know on our side that if the wife, maybe on her side as well, is getting threatened by Lekau. We don't know what is going on behind closed doors. But if Sunday World says that they actually saw the confession, anyone can do a phantom confession as well on their side. We don't know. This story is like too sketchy. It's like we're dealing with politicians right now. There's too much loopholes. I feel like they have to go and actually find the whole story before they can arrest anyone. But also on the other hand, what if the wife is actually the perpetrator? The wife is actually doing this thing on her side as well. There is a sort of a proof, but the wife is so powerful that the proof just disappears, or there's a lot of things. Like in South Africa, you must be scared, guys. You must be really, really scared. When you take steps against some people, there will be too harsh consequences that no one will be able to protect you on your side. I hope Lekau is safe on his side if this is for real happening on his side. And I hope if that's the case, and if the wife is actually guilty of the whole thing, I hope as soon as possible the police will find tangible evidence that she is involved in the whole thing. Anyway, please tell me what you think about the whole thing on your side. Let me know who you believe in these two. Do you think the SAPS was fair to release Lebohang after she was arrested, or do you think she is well within her rights to be released because there is insufficient evidence against her? And also, if you are not subscribed, please do subscribe and make sure that you hit your notification bell. I'll see you on my next upload. Have a fantastic one. Peace out.